What up, what up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, here we go in NBA2K26, back with the MyCareer.
Kicks MP.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't play Thursday and Friday last week.
What's up to all my followers out there?
another
Obviously,
cinema play.
this is a big game tonight. Going up against
Yes,
our
sir.
most
Yes, it is.
hated rivals, ooh, it's gonna be tough. So before I sign off, I want to ask Xander who he's rooting for tonight.
Ah, man, don't drag me into this.
Yeah, so
For y'all who don't know,
I got
Xander doesn't like to openly
streaming.
root for them.
I got NBA on NBC Peacock
He
right
says he has
here.
to stay objective.
Well, it's on
because he's a
Peacock tonight, and it'll be on
filmmaker,
NBC
he can't
tomorrow.
risk
So I got that
getting
going,
too close
and
to
then
the
obviously
material,
when
I
Monday
think
Night
is how
Raw
he
come
put it.
on, I'm gonna turn that on too.
I
So
hope you destroy him.
and great Monday nights, man.
Well, we'll dive more into Xander's feelings later. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo, bro. Who was that about?
Drew Robinson. That was about Drew Robinson. I went to grad school at USC, to start school. There was a lot of support for my work. Within the department, professors liked me. There was another student there. He didn't have a fraction of my talent. His parents had a lot more money.
Drew Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. It was this big student film competition. You win some money, get some visibility, kind of thing that starts a conversation one day with the right person. That's all it takes, right? Get in the right room with the right person.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everyone thought my film was a shoo-in. It even got a standing ovation. But when they announced the winner,
Drew Robinson.
you might see him tonight. He's the other team's video coordinator.
Whoa, wait. You mean for the others? Bro, you telling me that there's a rivalry going on in the film world too? Nah, don't even.
Rivalries everywhere, man.
I got you. After we win tonight, Drew, that lame dude, whatever his name is, I don't even know. He could try to film that.
MVP video got hating the Timberwolves instantly. Puts him at the top of my video guy power ranking. not power rankings. Alright, fellas. We in Minnesota. Rivalry game. Out the way, out the way.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up.
Man.
Look at the Trailblazers. They've had a
We're
great
right
season.
behind to see
We'll
us
look to
skipping these
extend that
games and
into the
put us
playoffs.
in the
And
fifth
of course,
spot.
Minnesota, a game and a half out.
I think for
It's a good
Minnesota,
thing we got off to
this
such a
hasn't
good
been
start.
the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Cleveland and
The
Detroit.
starters for the Portland Trailblazers.
Peacock.
Avdia is out there with Tamani Kamara. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Holiday. And it's MP in at the
one-on-one
center,
against
filling out
Gobert.
the middle. And for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
Well, MP and this team are off to a good start when it comes to the challenge.
Yeah, let's get back, man.
I think the preparation,
switched up.
anticipation, and energy for what these
Ain't
games
no way,
mean
no reason
has
they ain't should
become
be going
almost a
Gobert.
skill set in their arsenal. And they're hoping to build on that momentum in this one. They've still got quite a few rivalry games left.
Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And Portland has possession. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Edwards against Lillard. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Kamara. Abdi on the wing. He's defended by Randall. And Holiday kicks to Lewis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, some
Nice
guys
pass, nice
can get
pass.
a little caught up
That
in that
mid-range, that
mid-range, but not
mid-range.
MP.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Poked loose and stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Nice.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points.
Gobert is
You
slow.
gotta love it.
It's so
believe he should
important
beat me
in
down
this
the floor. I'm
league.
completely not paying
Quickly
attention.
turning defense into offense.
Now here's Randall. We saw him with 29 points last game. 6 to shoot. From about
Trying to
19
lull him to
feet.
sleep.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Hawks.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Here's Randall. Then Avdia making his last shot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers made some really terrific plays. He had 14 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. He's been on a real hot streak of late, and I think everyone wants to see just how long he can keep this up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control.
We up to a good start.
Bible with the ball. Henderson passes to Grant. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Lewis.
Nice.
And the layup falls. Lewis has got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley kicks to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Grant. Tries for the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Shannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Okay.
And Conley
Shannon
is just
Jr.
so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Henderson off the pick from Lewis. Pass to Sharp.
It's you.
Out to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lewis misses. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Randall. Here's Dillingham. No good on the 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball.
Nice pick and roll.
I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you, Kevin.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And timeout called by Chris Finch. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Avdiaz checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Scoot Henderson. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size.
That's on this man. That's me. That was late.
Down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Portland. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Lillard finds MP. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Puts it up from 12, and it's Sharp missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's MP. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall is doubled. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Here we go. One-on-one. And the dunk by MP.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Portland moving the ball around. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Lillard from deep three-point land, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DiVincenzo against Lillard. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Man, let me sneak in there.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Second chance shot. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A baseline J, and there's Lillard on the assist by MP.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Man.
And that concludes the
That
first
buzzer
half.
beater.
Trailblazers lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Yo, what up, Durante? What up, homie?
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Portland Trailblazers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that.
There's not a turkey.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll
I gotta see if I can get that average up. I gotta be consistent at that 16
And happy you
11,
can join us.
man.
We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Yeah, that
Timberwolves
is.
trail
Hey,
by
for most
8.
people, that's a night's
Top of the
work right there.
forward, it'll be
Double-double.
McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Over to the wing. Lillard from outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, okay,
Lewis has
cool.
got
I
3
see
assists
you.
now
I
in this
see you.
one.
Shit, keep it up. What you playing?
Lillard against
Like, what you
DiVincenzo.
playing?
Randall from outside. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And again, it's Portland converting.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for Jaden McDaniel.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Oh, Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And that brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Say, what you playing? That you got your streak going on.
Outside Edwards.
What you playing, WWE2K?
Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. Out to Edwards.
He won't take it back up.
Gobert, the screen. No good from outside. Trailblazers leading by 11. Avdia dishes to Lillard. On the wing, Holiday. Edwards defending. Just 5 on the clock for 3. And rebounded by McDaniel.
That was a good look.
That was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too.
Give me that block.
He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
I said, give me that block. Come on, y'all got
to the inside. Here's Lewis, and he throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Right, block on
and
one
timeout
end.
called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And you said you got a 5-stream streak. Okay, wait. So would you just stream and watching YouTube?
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I got
the Trailblazers also changing it
I got
up.
the Pistons.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia.
Cavs game on Peacock
Kamara.
on the computer.
And Henderson
I'm gonna have that on, and I'm gonna
Holiday.
have Raw on the TV.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
That's my fault.
And
that's completely on me. Trying to be greedy and get the block.
There. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Grant outside. Lillard with a screen for Grant. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Out to the right wing.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, I thought you meant you was individually streaming. Okay, appreciate it.
Randall down low. 5 points
fakes
in the game. Just 2 to shoot. Edwards. Edwards with the touch.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Lillard looking around. Here's Lewis. And the Trailblazers score.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Yo, I got that turnaround fadeaway on point.
Sharp against Edwards.
Man, I like my fadeaway this year. I didn't like I don't know, man. They didn't give you like good. Well, for the player I had, they didn't give us good.
And here at the end of the
They didn't
third
give me like no
quarter,
good fadeaway options.
It's the
Like,
Trailblazers
I just had to deal with the fadeaways that was given because like the year
and
before.
We'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
On 23, I had Anthony Davis turn around, and I loved it. Like this and like this one, I definitely like this turnaround.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first
I heard.
And on the floor for Portland here in the
Yeah,
fourth.
I heard her model was
Henderson
horrible.
and Sharp are the guards.
I heard Bree was really
and
upset
the
about
small
it.
and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. Timberwolves trail by 17. Reed in the post. MP's there. Yep, that one goes.
And discipline on defense.
Is going to try to
Undisciplined.
shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Henderson.
Oh,
Grant
man, he
gets
should
a
have took
wide open
that.
look. Off target from outside. Minnesota shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And MP throws it down.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota.
Yeah, I
Trailing
think
by
it's definitely
17.
my best game of the
Following this
season.
one, they get to host the Mavericks. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Yeah. I mean, that be the thing, man. People, they be wanting you to, like, they be wanting their likeness to be as good as possible, man.
And
Like,
the Timberwolves
how did they
making
get the
a change
scans
here.
wrong? Did they use,
Edwards
like,
is
one of her
checked
old
in,
models or
and
something?
Portland with a change here,
Like,
too.
how did they, like, how
Lillard's
did they do
checked
that?
in.
How did they mess that up?
Here's Edwards. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Well, the defense
Like, it's a
did
YouTube
just
channel,
enough to
they be-
force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Lewis misses.
I missed that. Yeah, it's like this
Timberwolves trail by
YouTube channel
17.
called Smack
Outside
Talks. It's
Conley.
about, like, wrestling games. And, I saw the dude was
Inside Edwards.
talking about that.
Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, I saw the guy was talking about the whole Bree thing, and he was saying how
At the end of that,
Louis
that could be a catalyst for him. It really
from
could.
NXT, those are the D'Angelo family. They said how he was getting,
Miller against Conley.
he was showing on his
Three-pointer.
Instagram and stuff, he was getting
And
scanned
Damian
for
Lillard. Good for the
2K26.
And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
yeah, that's too good.
And
a
they
look to
was
give
and they
them
was there,
from behind the arc.
like they was there the like
Now
last not
Randall.
last week on NXT. Wait, what's the last
And
week?
Grant
Nice
sends
block.
it back.
Well, you saw Grant continuing to move his feet, and he put himself in great
There was like the
position
when
for that block.
yeah,
Here's
it was last week
Henderson.
on NXT. They
MP
said that
outside.
2K was there.
Let's lose a three. And there's Lillard.
Yeah,
That's
they said
good.
like
On
the 2K
assist by MP.
like was there. So no telling how many people they
MP's got 4
scanned.
assists now tonight. And now we'll get
Oh, how many
perspective
people they
here on how
started
the hustle
scanning.
game has been going for the
Damn,
Trailblazers.
19.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for the Trailblazers, Javier checked in
Oh,
for
they was
Grant.
being lazy.
Tamani Kamara comes in for Shaden Sharp. And it's Holiday in for Scoot Henderson.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oh, why did they do that? Oh, why did they?
MP inside. Defended
Oh,
by
that is.
DiVincenzo.
Oh, they messed me up with that. That is so foul that they did that.
Randall against Avdia.
Oh
Tries
man,
the
they just
spin
cost me
move.
2 points right there.
Shot clock at 6.
It cost me an easy basket at that.
Randall down low. Defended by Avdia. Trailblazers leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
There we go.
for the Trailblazers.
As
There we go.
one-sided as it gets
Get back.
today, you know, there
Oh,
were
is
some
it?
dominant
Hmm,
moments
that's
in
interesting.
about every
I
facet
wonder
of
what's
this
that
game for
about.
that
Why is he
team.
on
Yeah, I
Raw?
mean, Kevin, it's hard
Why?
to think
Because
of
Saturday
what
night's main
didn't
event is
go right
this
for
coming
them.
weekend. Is that
Game
why?
planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. MP against Gobert. Here's Lewis. And MP throws it down hard.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And slam dunk by Gobert. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kamare. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Lewis. And the dunk by
Right
MP.
place, right time.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Now Gobert. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
I was trying to
At this
foul.
point, they're just trying to
I was
get back
trying to
in
foul.
sync. You want to play a good brand of
I was trying to
basketball.
foul so I get all these
Well,
other
they
cats in
have
the game.
finally
Man,
found something that's
Stadium
working, but it's
empty as a
against a
fuck.
defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
MP finds Sharp. Grant surveying the D. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big
Yeah.
margin. This
Want
one was
another
over well
rivalry
before the
game.
final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance
didn't
at both
get
ends.
a 30.
Now
but
let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory.
And it's for the cameraman.
It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts?
We trust in one another, you know? And we know who we are and what we're after. When you're on the same page, it's easy to see what your team needs and what needs to be provided. Tonight, I played provider. Tomorrow, it could be someone else.
That's great, MP. Thank you so much.
For sure.
Kevin, over to you.
Jennifer, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, hold that L, Drew. Too bad mommy and daddy couldn't buy this one for you like they bought your way through grad school.
Wow.
Hey, Drew, what's it like filming and knowing there's a loser on the other side of the lens, huh? Is that how that team feel about you?
Chill, Zan. Dang.
It got
my
me
boy
doing the
is
filming
steamed
too.
over here,
The
y'all.
switcheroo. Merch to 7. Win or have won a FIBA tournament. Interesting. That is okay. That's interesting, like FIBA. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll throw that on there some other time. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's a 2K hat. I thought I had a Blazers hat. Oh. Okay. My next key game is Denver. Okay, so that's 2 games. So for Denver, and I could So next key game is Denver. And when is that? Ah. Yeah, we got that win. So Rising Stars. USA versus the world. Dunk contest, all-star game, and then the key game. Interesting. Rising Stars, huh? All-star voting. Who made the team, though? That's what I want to know. I'm 10, so I doubt I made it. Puck and Jay face to face, Alexa and Charlotte. Oh, well, okay. Oh, so they gonna break Santos from his boys. Am I on the team?
Clear out and popping up.
Okay, I'm on the team. Okay, I was about to say, like, hold up. Yep, the Rising Stars team.
There he is, man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, Rising Stars. Let's get it.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special
USA versus
on
the
a
world.
national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Alexander Sarr is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Rizachet. Then there's Demon. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential. And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor.
Stars,
and
let's
it says
go.
a lot about where
USA
they
versus
stand
the world.
amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. To the inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Okay, so
Sarr, just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
I thought he was kind of skinny.
Since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Clock at 4. Castle, no one around him. Good on the triple.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Rizachet. Again, Team World, good for 2. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they
nice. That was definitely
a regular season game.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Got to be more careful passing in Sarr's airspace. That wingspan, the anticipation, that's what got him out on the break.
Here's Castle. MP finds Filipowski. USA moving the ball around.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play.
Okay, so okay.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Pass to Buzelis. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And USA with some changes. Bailey comes in for flag. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Harper. Team World also making some changes. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And it's Traoré in for Demon. Here's Rizachet. Here's Missi. And that one's good, Rizachet. Rizachet's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Castle. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot's good. MP's got 9.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Rizachet with it, defended by Carrington. Rizachet with it. Filipowski grabs the board. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Carrington. Misses the 3. Now Rizachet. Sarr with a screen on Castle. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Team World out in front. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back. USA with some changes. Lewis checked in for George. Flag comes in for Bailey. And it's Harper in for Johnson.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
They've got Harper. Flag is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Lewis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Team World, we've got Zachary Rizachet. Edgecombe is out there with Demon. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Matkovic in at the 4 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So
yeah, I don't got no rebounds because shit, ain't nobody missing.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Rizachet. Following the basket by MP.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
MP going right to the rim.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
To the middle. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Demon. No scoring in this one. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Here's Flag. Lewis on the wing. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. And it's Flag missing. On offense, here's Team World. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Demon. The three. No good on that one. Inside. Here's Carrington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carrington's got it all tied up now for USA.
Okay, they got me and Khalil Were.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for USA. Stephon Castle comes in for Carlton Carrington. And Team World making a change here. Here's Buzelis, defended by Filipowski. To the paint. Here's Sarr, and the rejection by
There we go. Yeah, return that block.
And a wide open look for Flag. And a miss there on the triple.
Come on,
Flag's
Flag.
gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Demon. Here's Rizichet. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
He had to step
Here's
on it, too.
Buzelis, defended by Filipowski. Pass to Demon.
Demon?
5 on the clock. Team World needs to get off a shot. And stolen by MP.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Harper, no good. On offense, here's Team World. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Sarr. From outside, off the mark. MP passes to Filipowski. Lewis, left side. Back to Filipowski. Over Buzelis. So the clock runs out.
Man, why
with
you
the
didn't
score
shoot as soon as I
tied
passed
going
it
into
to you?
halftime. Time now for the halftime break.
Come on, man,
with
giving
the
it up
third
to
quarter
you.
soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
They've got Lewis. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Flag. Then it's Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sarr. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. USA moving the ball around. MP finds Filipowski. And here's Harper from the arc. Rosales grabs the board.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Sarr. He's got 5. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harper the pass to Filipowski. For the lead.
Hit that. Hey. At first we couldn't miss.
Now here's Team World. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's MP. 13 points.
That's not what I wanted to do.
After Rizichet.
I hate when they do that. That is not the animation I wanted.
Rizichet with it. And there's the whistle. 3
3
second
seconds.
violation.
3 seconds. Call that 3
he
seconds.
tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So it's USA now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Filipowski. Now Lewis.
Oh, rushed
the board.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's Demon. Now Rizichet. Castle covering. Now Rizichet. He has 7, and it's Demon missing. Castle with the bounce pass. Fades and shoots.
That's what I wanted to do the last time before I got my shot blocked. That's what I wanted to do.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Sarr finds Rizichet.
And once again, it's me and Sarr going back and forth, going tit for tat.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Rizichet does a nice job of drawing the
You're taking me out. Okay, we 0-1.
On offense, here's Team World. It's a 1-point game. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Traoré, Zachary Rizichet out there with Eve Nisi. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 6. Here's Traoré, defended by Carrington. Johnson surveying the floor.
Move.
Pass to MP. And it's Bailey in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot is good.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Here's where Johnson, wide open. He
there we go.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And USA leads by 2. After Rizichet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. There's a good screen. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Carrington. Pass to Johnson. The 3 hands it from downtown.
Johnson again. Johnson and Johnson.
Now a 5-point USA lead.
Yeah,
okay, Johnson. I don't know which Johnson it is.
3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And USA will go for a different look here. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Khalil Ware. Flag comes in for Bailey. Harper, who's checked in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Carlton Carrington.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Lewis. Puts it up from 7. MP strong inside.
That hook.
Gets
We don't
the
need
ball
no
inside
hooks.
and gets it
We don't
done.
need no
Nice
hooks.
work by MP.
Harper with the steal. Now Castle for 3. That's off.
That would dismiss the
dagger
defender
right there.
right there, but couldn't take advantage.
I should have threw it to
We're in the
who was
final
all the way in
quarter
the
of play
corner.
here. 3 minutes in. Flag with the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
It's stolen by Buzelis. Now Sarr.
One big
There we go.
thing
Good
you
foul.
love
Good
about
foul.
Alex Sarr. He's
Good
got
foul.
that
Good
7'4"
foul.
wingspan, and as he gets older,
Good
he'll
foul.
fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Sarr.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation narrows it to a one-possession game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes down.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
Team World
Let's see what
trails
that's
by
enough.
6.
Let's see what that's enough.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Castle with it. Here's MP. Oh, there's a big-time jam.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Sarr. Oh, man. And there's the dunk.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected
Maybe
Game.
I didn't want to give up 3.
Here's Castle. Here's MP.
All eyes on MP.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
What are they waiting on to get
seconds
started?
left
What
here
are
in
they
the
waiting
fourth
on?
quarter. Now Richardson.
At the wing position, Richardson has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And Team World calls time here. 19 seconds left in the game. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Shea. Fires away from outside. And it misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, I never MVP it is.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line.
And it's a wrap.
It's a 7-point game.
It's a wrap. We win the Rising Stars, and I show out. Me and Saw go at it.
Player with tremendous upside.
And I got a
They
double-double.
go to the intentional foul.
And it's steady fouling.
Give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And the first
I
of
missed
two,
two
no
of them.
good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so the USA takes the win.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented
Yeah, me and Saw went at it, man. Me and Saw had a
Right, no
battle.
doubt. There are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Not the outcome you had in mind tonight, MP, I'm sure.
What?
Did you see anything in your guys' approach that, despite the results, is cause for optimism after this one?
What? There's got to be a glitch.
Man, only thing
Kevin, over to you.
We won the game.
And so that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for the
We won
rookie-sophomore
the game.
game here at All-Star Weekend. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony,
We
and
won
Ali
the game.
LaForce,
Like what?
I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right
We
here
won the
tonight on
game.
2K. We'll see you later on.
Yeah, this one we look at box score. Castle, Carrington, Johnson, Flag. Where Harper. Trey Johnson. Okay. And on the other end, Saw had 13. 2 blocks. Nail in the coffin. What? Nail in the coffin? Ooh, what is this? Okay, so I got all of that. Performance multiplier rewards. Okay. I like that. Anime World Premiere. Passion Projects. Okay. Jersey Swap Jamal Murray. Okay, yeah, we gotta get a jersey swap going again. Yep, Passion. Head to your MyCareer and get ready for the red carpet. Yeah, because that's the next thing. That's the next thing. Jersey swap. Badges. Oh. Yeah, so what's next? What's next? What's next? Okay. I'm not supposed. All right, so I'm not in the All-Star game. Blah. All right. I didn't get picked for the All-Star game. That's all good. But what's this?
See, this is when you know whatever Xander's filming is a big deal to him. Getting this study shot with the tripod, crucial.
Actually, I got my big break filming documentary using only a handheld right here in this city. That's how your agent first noticed me. I was reading Bergman. He said one should film as music. I never thought of it that way before, but everything I've done ever since has been shaped by
Not the
music.
zine.
Those behind-the-scene cuts Austin like so much, straight out of hip-hop. You know, like some samples like will loop all the way through a song while others only pop in once? I did that, but with film. And then other genres take
Bless you.
time. Yo, one time I actually...
Time, bro.
What's up?
Look, honestly, your life's journey from ball to, what's his name, Berkman, I want to hear more of that. I do. I want to hear everything, but just later. Just tell me later, bro, okay? Like, repeat it with me. Right now, I
gotta get
ready. Yeah, okay.
All right,
I appreciate you, though.
That's fair.
Later, hey, later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a big game. Yeah, big game right here. Yeah, key game. Third key game. So then when is the next key game after that? Okay. March. One key game there. Key game in late March. It's gotta be it. Yep. Last game of the season. Okay, so we in fourth place. This is where I'm gonna end it. So go ahead and get something to eat, get ready for Monday Night Raw. So all right, y'all, thank y'all for coming through, for watching. Be back on this tomorrow, man, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.